So we've had birria tacos. What if we have a birria-like steak au jus sandwich, which is going to have some awesome caramelized onions in it as well? Yes, we are using a chuck roast today, so technically not steak if you want to get on that level, but this one will be damn good, people, so stay tuned. All right, so steak au jus, which we know has been done so many times in the world, so many recipes have been out there, but we're gonna do something different today. So, without further ado, people, let's make this shit. Stay tuned. All right, this is gonna be very easy to make. So we just wanna salt and pepper a chuck roast on both sides. And you can season it up with whatever you want, paprika, garlic powder, whatever you really wanna put on it, you can do it. It's your recipe. But I'm using kosher salt. This is a denser kosher salt that I had handy. But then I'm gonna go ahead and drop it into my pressure cooker, which has avocado oil in it already. So I'm going to sear both sides. That's the goal here. We want to make sure we sear both sides of this. And honestly, this is a fast one to make. You don't have to worry about, braising it in the oven. Yes, I love to braise too, but there is nothing wrong with a pressure cooker. In fact, it has its ties back into French cuisine for quite a while. Then into that pressure cooker, after we remove the meat, we're going to add in our dry chili de arbol, and we're going to add in some guajillo chilies. It's whatever kind of chilies you want to use. Carrots. You can drop in onions, celery, whatever you want. And also we want to go ahead and drop in some beef broth. So about 4 cups of beef broth. Now I've got ancho chilies in there and guajillo. Some chili de arbol would go really well. Then about 2 cups of some red wine, dry red wine. Let that nestle in there, that nice chuck roast. And then we will go ahead and add just a little bit of Worcestershire sauce in here. So for the Worcestershire sauce, we want to go ahead and maybe do about 1 to 2 tablespoons and let that cook in the pressure cooker. Then for the caramelized onions, yes, I am adding some red wine to them as I reduce them down. Check out my French onion soup recipe. I didn't have any brandy for this, but definitely check that out. It's a great recipe to figure out how to make those onions. Then we're going to make the sauce. So for the sauce, I'm starting out with some mayo. I'm using Duke's here. Usually I like QP. Then I'm going to come through with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of some fresh ground black pepper. I want a lot in there. It didn't all make it into the cup, but that's fine. A tablespoon of kosher salt. The same for some garlic powder, some onion powder as well. And then you can use fresh garlic if you have it. And then we're going to use about a tablespoon of some smoked paprika and the same for some Dijon mustard. Then we're going to go through and give it about a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of some hot horseradish here. And yes, I like using the horseradish, and go ahead and give it a mix. You can find horseradish sauce at your grocer. It's perfectly fine to use. Give this a nice mix, and then we will move on to the meat. So once the meat is ready, just pull it out. It does rip apart sometimes because it's super tender. That's fine. And we just want to chop it up. So I'm going to chop it up as much as I can. You want to get it as fine as you can. Nice chopped sandwich is always good. You can pull it apart if you want to. I like chopped. It's just damn good. But pull it apart if you want to. It's perfectly fine. It's your recipe. Then we have all that leftover, jus for that you will, or whatever. I can't speak today. And we want to strain it out. So strain it out into a mesh strainer, into a bowl, and then just go ahead, separate all the extra stuff, move it all aside. And then we are going to go ahead and use this as our dip. And I did add garlic into that pressure cooker if I have not mentioned it, but it'll be in the description below and you'll be all right. Then we want to go ahead and take up our chopped chuck roast and go ahead and give it a nice rehydration there with some of that awesome jus there. And then we're going to go ahead and plate this up very shortly. So onto some bread that's been lightly toasted. I'm going to go ahead and add my meat. Then I'm going to add some cheese. I am using Gruyère here, and there's nice thick slices of Gruyère. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it into the oven on broil. Now, once it's done, comes out nice and melted, I'm going to top it off with some fresh chopped basil. Yes, it goes really hard. I love it on my burgers too. Then our caramelized onions, and of course, we're going to add our sauce in the middle. You got to have the sauce, people. And there we are. This one was so damn good. I'd love to see your comments below if you tried it out, how it came out, and what other recipes you'd like me to make in the future. But if you love onions, you love meat,
and you love a nice sandwich, here you go.
All right, and we are all here, and honestly, this one is awesome. It's gonna be so damn good, and let's go ahead and try it out. So, here we go. Get a little dip. I'm not a big steak au jus fan, but pretty sure this is gonna be good. Wow, this is damn good. This is like right next to a birria taco, but I don't know. I'm gonna eat this and cheers. I'm out.